For the past few decades, the people of Oceania have had barely any understanding of their history or the inner workings of the party and Big Brother. This diary holds the thoughts of a very important man, a man behind the party's foremost operations. His name is Winston Smith. Winston Smith worked as a clerk in the records department of the Ministry of Truth, where his job was to rewrite historical documents. Despite working for the party, Winston kept a diary. In it, he wrote of his suspicions of the party. Thought crime. Thought crime did not entail death, but was death. In one of his earliest entries, he wrote of his job. I altered the record of a speech made in December 1983, which referred to Comrade Withers, who has since been vaporized. Since Comrade Withers was executed as an enemy of the party, it is unacceptable to have a document on file praising him as a loyal party member. Later in the entry he wrote, even when they, the citizens of Airstrip 1, are forced to live with less food, they are told that they are being given more than ever and, by and large, they believe it. Winston's suspicions got the better of him. He wrote in his diary that any hope for revolution against the party must have to come from the proles. He believed that the party could not be destroyed from within, and that even the Brotherhood, a legendary revolution group, lacked the wherewithal to defeat the mighty Thought Police. The proles, on the other hand, make up 85% of the population of Oceania, and could easily muster the strength and manpower to overcome the police. The party claimed that it had increased the literacy rate, reduced the infant mortality rate, and given everyone better food and shelter. Winston suspected that these claims were untrue, but he had no way to know for sure, since history had been written entirely by the party. He wrote, in the end, the party would announce that 2 and 2 made 5, and you would have to believe it. In addition to his diary, Winston took a liking to a dark-haired girl, Julia. He wrote, on one occasion, I saw her following me. I thought she was an agent, so I hurried home and decided that the best thing to do was to commit suicide before the party caught me. Down with Big Brother, down with Big Brother, an image of O'Brien, a rebel, struck my mind. I couldn't help looking into the face of Big Brother, recalling the party slogans, war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. From an unidentified source, we learned that O'Brien was in fact an agent, not a rebel. In room 101, O'Brien strapped Winston to a chair, then clamped Winston's head so that he could not move. He reminded Winston of his worst nightmare, informed him that rats are on the other side of the wall. He says that when he presses a lever, the door would slide up and rats would leap onto Winston's face and devour it. In one of his last entries, Winston writes, and perhaps you might pretend afterwards that it was only a trick and that he just said it to make them stop and didn't really mean it, but that isn't true.